Wait.
This is tiring.
Great morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Today I have a few stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. Some stuff that we're launching, some stuff that we're going to be launching, but talk to you guys about that a little later on in the vlog. But for now, follow me. We're going to do some little light grocery shopping. We went to Costco already, so now we're just getting some of the seasoning stuff. All right, guys, so finished that Broward meat and fish, and now we are in Wally World, Walmart. Thank you, buddy. Off these things. Make sure I clean it up before my son sits there.
No, put it there.
Okay, can record me putting them in.
Huh?
Record me putting them in.
Yeah.
And then so let's go to pick up the garbage bags first so that we don't forget that.
Okay.
That way?
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so we're back in the car, done shopping at Walmart. Time to head on home, and just an hour left until I gotta pick up my little guy. So morning is spent shopping, went to 2 different stores, and yeah, but I found seeded grapes Haven't had those in a good while. So gonna be doing some juicing once I get back in the house, and then, as I said, I have a few stuff to talk to you guys about as far as what I'm launching, and then how you guys can support. It's something amazing, something that's been on my heart for a good while now, and I've hesitated in doing it for a number of reasons, but I am no longer hesitating on that. So getting everything going and ready to launch this thing. I've already been posting on social media about it, on Instagram and stuff. So if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you would have already seen it. If you aren't following me, click the link down below to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Fanbase as
How are you?
all right. So, courtesy of my baby sis, we've got a phone mount here in the car, so I don't have to hold it in my hands anymore. Cool. I can keep both hands on the steering wheel, drive safe. Now, to wrap up this vlog, I wanted to, opening up the vlog was kind of all over the place. I'm still learning about the vlog, and still, mixing the vlog and the personal development, the motivation, everything into the vlog. It's still something that I'm trying to balance. Whereas, it's not just a sit down and talk kind of video. It's more dynamic. We're moving. There's different scenery. There's different things that I'm doing. And then kind of also bringing you guys into my life as well a little bit. Showcasing a few different things. I got my family on there. as well, and then also just my journey to reaching the level of success that I want to reach. Now, in doing that, right, I am trying to put certain things in place to help that along, for me to achieve that goal. And it's 3 things that I'm launching, right? That are already launched, but one that's in the pre-launch phase, and 2 that I've already launched. Just kind of word of mouth, not really running any ads or anything like that, but just word of mouth, sharing those things. And the first one, you guys, those of you that follow me on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, fan base, those of you that are following me on those platforms, you have already seen that I've been posting about it. So the first thing is a clothing line, right? Now, it's on a print-on-demand site. So starting with t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. There's some like leggings for women, cups, and a few other things like that are there as well. Now, I have those there for sale, and it's a motivational clothing line. So it has like some quotes, it has thoughts, things that are thought-provoking. It has just like motivational imagery on there as well to empower you, to motivate you. The thing that I'm doing with all 3 of these projects that I'm launching is, I know the basis of why I'm launching them and launching them this way is because I know what it is to be an entrepreneur starting from zero, starting from nothing. Like you don't have an ads budget. The business might not even be registered yet. You're just starting off and you're trying to make something happen. You're taking your ideas and turning them into something physical that, going through avenues that cost little to no money at all, and trying to make something of it. I know how that is because I'm going through that, and I've been through that as well. So what I am doing with each and every one of these, anyway, all right. So what I was saying is that I know exactly how that feels. So the reason why I'm launching these things is because of that, right? With the sale of everything that I'm offering, whether it's something from the clothing line, whether it's something from my book, I wrote a book a couple years ago, and I'm pushing it more now than I've ever pushed it before. And then also the private group that I'm starting, the mentorship group that I'm starting up. Anytime someone does business with me and purchases something from any one of those 3 avenues, or anytime I bring in income into this company, what I'm doing is putting aside a portion of the profit, right, into like a holding tank. And what I want to do is, as I reach certain thresholds, so my first goal is to reach $500, and as far as money put aside, and then to have it keep going from there. So 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20, and so on and so on. As my company, as I grow, as my company continues to grow and bring in more revenue, a portion of the profits I will always put aside into a holding tank. And what I'm going to do with that portion of profit that I put aside is give it to an up-and-coming entrepreneur. My goal is in the beginning to pick out someone that I see on social media, or someone that's referred to me. Someone might know someone that, hey, they have an amazing idea. They've been trying to work at it for a year, 2 years, whatever the case is. They've been doing this. They've been doing stuff in the community, but they really just need a push. I want to help push that person, right? Someone that they're starting, they don't have anything really that they're starting with, but I want to help to push them because I know what it is. I know what it's like to not have anything, to have a great idea, but not have the funds to start putting it into practice, right? So I want to start doing that. And then eventually what I want to do as it grows is to make it something where entrepreneurs can submit in, so they can put in, they can write into us and let us know every to do it quarterly. So 4 times for the year, I want to make sure I'm doing that so that entrepreneurs can submit in their ideas and let me know why they deserve to have some funding given to them, right? That's my goal. That's where I want to get to be able to present that, to have conferences, workshops where I'm bringing people in and then are able to have those, to present the funds to those entrepreneurs, right? First prize, second prize, third prize, and so on and so forth, to help them, and not just with money, but to help them with other resources, right? Connect them with people that are in their industry that can help them to get to that next level and beyond. That's my goal. So the first thing, as I said, is the clothing line, and I'll drop a link to it in the description down below so that you can go and purchase something. I've just changed the Legacy Builder logo, so you guys can go ahead and grab some new merch on that. And I'll put up a little the manual ad that I've been sharing right here, just showcasing a few of the new items that we've put into place in the storefront as well, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. Also, the next thing, as I was saying before, is my book, right? I've written a book, and I wrote this book a couple years ago. During the time when I wrote this book, me and my family were going through one of the hardest times that I've ever gone through, and we were evicted from where we were living. Now, we weren't living out on the street, we weren't without food or anything like that, but we were evicted from where we were staying at, and we had ended up having to move in with a family member. Now, even though we weren't out on the street or anything, we didn't go hungry, and I thank God for that. It was still an uncomfortable situation, because you're having a family of 4 moving in with another family in a space that was not designed for that large of a family, right? And I'm grateful for my family that allowed us to come in. Grateful for that. I'll never forget that. But it was still a hard situation on us mentally, right? Just knowing that what we've gone through, that we don't have a place because we could no longer afford it. We couldn't stay there anymore, so we got kicked out. So it wasn't a pleasant situation. It wasn't a family get together type of thing, So during that time, what I did, I had so many thoughts going through my mind. I was thinking of all sorts of things. How could I make money? Should I go sell weed? Should I go do this? Should I go do that? All of these things were going through my mind. And just being real with you, because at that time is when I really came to the place of understanding as to why people would decide to go sell drugs, why people would decide to go do certain things that might not be lawful to try and get money. Because when you need a lot of money quickly, a 9-to-5 job that's paying you $10 an hour is not enough. A 9-to-5 job that's even paying you around $20 an hour is not enough, right? So I started thinking about those things, and then God quickly convicted me. I didn't go into that, even though I knew where to go get started in those things. I didn't do that. What I decided to do and what the Lord brought to me was to start changing my mindset, right? During that time, I had just started getting into personal development, just started doing everything. I was speaking and all those things, but the Lord had started putting the personal development stuff into my mind. And so what I did was started thinking, changing my mindset, putting in positive affirmations, positive thoughts, ideas, and all these things, and just things that were coming to my mind. And what I did with them was put them in a book, because it helped me to stay away from things that I should stay away from, and it helped me to get into the right frame of mind to get out of the situation and push forward. So I wrote that book back in about 2013, 2014, and it opened up so much doors for me. I was speaking on the radio. I was on local news stations. I was speaking at colleges. I was speaking in high schools. I was speaking at middle schools, and so on and so forth. So I am pushing that book now because I don't know what other people are going through. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you're going through right now, but one thing I do know is that you can change your situation if you change your mindset. If you change the way that you're thinking and the way that you see it, you can transform yourself and in turn transform your life. So that book is titled Get in My Head, and I'll give a pop-up of it right here. And it's available on Amazon. You guys can go ahead and purchase that book. And I ask that you, after you've read it, to leave a review, letting someone know how it's helped you, right? Because it helps me when you do so. And it also, as I said, I take a portion of the profits and put it aside to be able to give to other up and coming entrepreneurs, so that they don't have to go through some of the hardships of trying to get something off the ground to start generating some type of some sort of income, right? And then the last thing that I'm launching, without being too long-winded, is a mentorship program. Now, in this mentorship program, where I specialize is in thinking and in mindset training. I every time I've gone out to speak, what I speak on is how you can change and reshape, transform your mind in the way that you think. And what I do in this program is help you to transform your self-image through changing your mindset. Now, what I want to do here is bring other people in as well that can help you in other ways. It's designed for entrepreneurs. It's designed for new entrepreneurs to help them to get to the place in life where they want to be. And it's not just entrepreneurs, but for anyone really that has a goal, that has a desire. Your self-image is the first place that you need to start. How you see yourself is where you need to begin. That's how you are able to do anything. If your self-image doesn't line up with the goals that you set, you'll never achieve them. So what I want to do is help people to transform their lives by changing over their self-image. And then also, as I said, bringing in other people from other walks of life, other entrepreneurs that are successful in their own right, that are willing to share the information that can help you get to that next level. And then going from there, so you'll get weekly calls, weekly live training calls from myself, other entrepreneurs. You'll get weekly access to a weekly personal development book club. So we're going to be talking about a lot of those books that we hear about, the Think and Grow Rich, the As a Man Thinketh, the Psycho-Cybernetics, the How to Win Friends and Influence People. We hear about all those books, but 9 times out of 10, most people don't really understand what to take away from those books and how to apply the lessons that those books have left behind into their own lives. So that's what I want to help go over, because all of those things are talking about your personal self-image, your mindset. So I want to talk about those things as well. And then also, you're going to get access to the Legacy Builder Vault. So those that are a part of the mentorship group are the ones that will have access to that vault, right? And in addition to entrepreneurs that are outside, but first and foremost, those that have priority, especially in the beginning, are going to be the ones that are involved in the mentorship group, because that's the way that we can really help you get connected to those that are out there that are willing to help you get to that next level, right? So I'll drop a link to it. We're going through our pre-launch right now with that, so you can sign up to be on the waiting list to know when we're going to have that launch. It is going to be a paid mentorship program, but it's not something that's outside of the reach of people. Yes, you have to, put forth a little effort, but it's not something where, it's out of reach for the average person. Because as I said, I know what it's like to want to get better, to want to do better. You want to get involved in the things that can help you, but they put the thing that can help you on a shelf where it's so far out of your reach that you can't get it. And it's not that you wouldn't pay the money to get it if you could, But a lot of people are out there like myself that wanted something, wanted to get better, but did not have the money and didn't have the means to get access to that type of funds to go forward and access the things that they needed. So I want to make sure that anything that I do, that there's levels to it, because I don't believe in giving things away for free fully, but I want it to be where we not only teach someone how to fish, but you give them a fish for a time that they can fend for themselves and get to that next level from there, right? So I hope all of that made sense. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for all of these things that I'm launching, and I hope that you support as well. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe to the page, share this video as well. It helps me a lot building this YouTube and just getting used to the vlog scene. Help me out with a like, help me out with a subscribe to the page, help me out with some of those things, and it'll help make a difference for me. There's a car in front of me, but it'll help make a difference for me. So if you guys can help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. And also check the links down below for access to the clothing line, so the store, see if you can buy something, purchase something, support, access to my book on Amazon, and to join the waiting list for the Legacy Builder program. Until next time,